This Memorial Day weekend, we honor the fallen at America's Home for Racing.
The 66th running of the Coca-Cola 600.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data. This is the Crime Report here on the WHKY News. I'm Ralph Mangum. 36-year-old Menor Javier Yanez Vasquez of Hickory was sentenced to 57 to 75 years in prison following his conviction on multiple counts of trafficking methamphetamine and fleeing to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, along with maintaining a vehicle for the sale of a controlled substance. Vasquez was found guilty by a Watauga County jury Thursday at the end of a 4-day trial. The jury deliberated an hour and 10 minutes before returning its verdict. Vasquez will serve his sentence at the conclusion of a 67 to 81-year sentence he's currently serving following convictions for attempted murder and multiple counts of discharging a weapon into an occupied dwelling in McDowell County. The latest conviction comes in connection with an incident in October 2022 that involved a pursuit with the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. During the incident, a bag was tossed out the window. The bag contained 938 grams of fentanyl and 574 grams of methamphetamine. The vehicle was later found abandoned. When he was apprehended, Vasquez told investigators that someone else had been driving the vehicle. However, the Highway Patrol testified that only one occupant was in the vehicle. Tyler Burgess was the lead investigator for the Watauga County Sheriff's Office. Assistant District Attorney Howard Wellens prosecuted the case with aid from legal assistant Meredith Scott. Rob Eastwood has more from the courtroom as a woman arrested in Alexander County has entered a guilty plea to death by distribution in Watauga County. She received a minimum sentence of close to 5 years.
31-year-old Angelina Gabrielle Miller of Creston in Ashe County was sentenced to 58 to 82 months in prison after entering a guilty plea in connection to a charge filed following a June 2023 arrest. Miller had already served 661 days at the time of her sentencing. According to our news partner WACB, Miller sold fentanyl to Karma Greenlee, who later died due to an overdose on March 14th of 2023. 2 suspects were identified for allegedly selling and distributing the fentanyl that killed Greenlee, Miller, and William M. Oxentine of Johnson County, Tennessee. Oxentine will be served with the death by distribution charge once he has served his current time on unrelated charges in Tennessee. In March of 2023, the Watauga County Sheriff's Office notified Alexander County 911 that Miller was likely in Alexander County. She was wanted in Watauga County for felony death by distribution. Alexander County deputies found a vehicle matching the description in the Bethlehem community, and Miller was arrested. She was found to be in possession of multiple controlled substances at the time of her arrest in Alexander County. Miller is serving her sentence in the North Carolina Correctional Institution for Women in Raleigh. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. And Arianna Mack wraps it up today with an Iredell County arrest.
That's correct, Ralph. 27-year-old Bradley G.T. Farmer of Trent Road in Statesville was arrested Monday by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of larceny of a motor vehicle and breaking or entering to a motor vehicle. On Monday, a deputy responded to a reported vehicle theft in the 100 block of James Farm Road. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the reporting party, who said his Chevrolet pickup truck had been stolen sometime over the weekend. During the investigation, it was also discovered that a second vehicle on the property had been broken into and rummaged through. The stolen vehicle was found being transported on the back of a wrecker after the Statesville Police Department had it towed. It was determined that Farmer had been in possession of the truck, which had not yet been reported stolen at the time. Farmer was brought to the Iredell County Detention Center under a $15,000 secured bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for April 29th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and thank you all for joining us on the Crime Report. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.